Welcome to episode 53 of the Italian Americans in Hollywood podcast series. I'm Daley Giacopella, and my co-host is Sadie Bruni.
Hi, everyone.
Today, we're looking at the career of Justin Baldoni.
He's an actor and director who's really making a name for himself in Hollywood,
We'll be tracing his journey
exploring his Italian-American roots.
and examining how they might have shaped his work.
Yeah, it's always so interesting to see how heritage can really influence an artist's vision.
Right.
And with Justin, it seems like his Italian-American background is a big part of his creative choices.
Especially when you see those family-centric narratives that he's drawn to.
And his exploration of masculinity.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We see those themes a lot in Italian-American stories.
absolutely.
But before we get into all that,
Yeah.
we need to address something. As we were getting ready for this episode,
Uh-oh.
some pretty serious news came out about Justin.
Oh, no. What happened?
Actress Blake Lively filed a sexual harassment complaint against him.
Oh,
It stems from when they worked together on the film, It Ends With Us.
I see.
And this has actually led to him being dropped by his talent agency.
Yeah. These allegations are definitely concerning.
They are.
And it's going to add a layer of complexity to what we talk about today.
It does.
But it's important to remember how serious this situation is.
Right.
And we need to let the legal process happen.
Of course, we absolutely hope for a fair resolution for everyone involved.
Absolutely.
But while these allegations are incredibly serious, our main focus today is still going to be on Justin's career and heritage.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, like we originally planned.
Maybe a good place to start would be his family background.
Yeah, perfect. Justin was born in Los Angeles
Okay.
on January 24th, 1984.
All right.
So you could almost say he grew up on a film set.
Really?
His father, Sam Baldoni, was a film producer,
Oh, wow.
and his mother, Sharon, was involved in real estate and philanthropy.
It sounds like the perfect mix for creativity and ambition.
Right.
Don't you think?
I do. And let's not forget his Italian roots.
Oh, right. Tell me about those.
His paternal grandfather,
Okay.
Louis Baldoni.
Okay.
He emigrated from Tuscany,
Wow.
and he actually ended up becoming an Indiana state senator.
That's quite a story.
It really is. Classic American dream story.
Yeah.
Full of resilience and determination.
And it's interesting, because Justin is also known for really pushing boundaries
He is.
and fighting for social change.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if his grandfather's journey had any influence on him.
Yeah, like maybe it inspired him to try to make a difference too.
Possibly. And the Italian heritage doesn't stop there.
Oh, really?
His grandmother's side is also Italian.
Wow. Where are they from?
It seems like her parents were likely from Calabria.
Oh, cool. So
Okay.
he's got a real mix of regional Italian influences in his family.
He does. It really adds a lot to his background.
It does.
And it's interesting because before he got into acting, he had some jobs you might not expect.
Oh, like what?
He was a server and a fitness trainer.
Oh, wow.
Those probably taught him a lot about hard work.
Oh, definitely. And about people.
For sure. Those early jobs can give you some important life lessons.
Yeah, you learn to connect with people from all walks of life
Exactly.
and understand their stories and build resilience.
All really important qualities for an actor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it seems like those early experiences laid the groundwork for his success.
Yeah.
And speaking of success, his passion for acting really took off in college.
Oh, how so?
He took some classes,
Okay.
started going to auditions,
Mm-hmm.
and he landed his first TV role in 2004
Oh, nice.
on The Young and the Restless.
Not bad for a new actor.
Not bad at all.
So from there, I bet his career just went up and up.
It did. He's been in over 20 TV shows
Wow.
and about 10 films.
He's clearly up for trying different characters and genres.
Oh, yeah. He definitely wasn't afraid to take risks
I like that.
and try new things.
Yeah,
And of course, we have to talk about his breakout role
of course.
as Raphael Solano in Jane the Virgin.
That role really made him a star.
It did. He brought so much to the character,
Yeah.
and audiences really loved him.
It's interesting to think about how that role, with its focus on family dynamics, might have connected with his Italian-American upbringing.
It's a great point. Family is often at the heart of Italian-American stories.
That's true.
And, Justin's career didn't stop at acting.
What else has he done?
He also became a director,
Okay.
producer,
Cool.
and even an author.
Wow.
He clearly has a passion for projects that have a real social impact.
It sounds like he really wants to use his platform to make a difference.
He does.
Like his work with Wayfarer Studios.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great example of how committed he is to telling stories that have a purpose.
They've produced some really incredible stuff.
They have.
Stuff that deals with some important issues.
For sure, and don't forget about his directorial debut.
Oh, right. 5 Feet Apart.
Yeah.
That movie was so moving.
It's insensitive, too.
It really was. He managed to bring such a fresh perspective.
He did.
To a topic that's not easy to talk about.
And people really connected with it.
It makes you think
Not about
how his own life experiences might have shaped his choices as a storyteller.
Yeah, like growing up the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even those early jobs.
Yeah, where he met so many different people.
Help him portray human experiences in such a powerful way.
Exactly, with so much empathy and nuance.
It's a really interesting question.
It is.
It's like all those early things he went through
Yeah.
became the foundation for what he does now.
Right.
Like it helped him understand people and the importance of connecting with others.
And let's not forget about Clouds.
Another film he directed,
Yeah.
another tough topic.
It was, but he handled it with such grace.
And sensitivity.
Yeah, it really showed his ability to find the good,
Yeah.
even when things are hard.
Absolutely. Clouds is a perfect example of how he uses stories
Yeah.
to inspire people.
To lift them up.
And we can't forget about his book.
Oh, yes. Man Enough. Undefining My Masculinity.
Such an honest book.
It is.
And brave, too,
He really explores what it means to be a man today,
in today's world.
challenging those old-fashioned ideas of masculinity.
Right, and really pushing for more open conversations.
Vulnerable conversations.
The book got people talking
It did.
about gender roles.
Good expectation.
It made people really think about masculinity.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone.
It's interesting to think about how his Italian heritage might have played a role in this.
How so?
Well, Italian culture often puts a big emphasis on family,
Yeah, strong family bonds.
and maybe even some traditional views on what it means to be a man.
That's a really interesting point.
It's like he's wrestling with those parts of his heritage
Yeah,
while also questioning the parts that don't fit with his own values.
exactly.
And by doing that,
Yeah.
he's starting a conversation
They're a really important one.
about how we can redefine masculinity.
In a way that's better for everyone.
More inclusive.
More empowering.
It shows how much he wants to use his influence
Yeah.
to make a positive change
To shake things up.
and to inspire other people to do the same.
Speaking of shaking things up,
Yeah.
let's get back to his acting career for a minute.
Okay.
We've talked about his dramatic roles.
Right.
But he's done some lighter stuff, too.
He has like that role he had in The Bold and the Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the soap opera.
And who could forget Spring Break Shark Attack?
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe not a masterpiece,
It's
but it
something.
shows he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Yeah, he's willing to have some fun.
Exactly.
It's all about versatility
Bro.
and stepping outside your comfort zone.
It also shows how much he appeals to people as an entertainer.
Yeah, he can make you think.
He can make you tell.
He can definitely make you laugh.
It's that range that makes him so interesting.
It's really fascinating to see how all the different parts of his career.
Yeah, from the fun stuff to the really serious projects, all come together to paint this picture of who he is as an artist.
Like, we're seeing the evolution of an artist in real time,
Constantly trying new things.
connecting with people, and making a difference in the world.
And that journey
With all the ups and downs.
is what makes his story so captivating.
Yeah, it reminds you that a career
Especially in Hollywood.
is rarely straightforward.
No, it's not.
There are twists and turns.
And bumps along the road.
Absolutely. And sometimes even setbacks.
It's true. And it's how you handle those challenges
Yeah.
that really shows who you are.
In Justin's case, it seems like he's always trying to learn and grow
He is.
and to use his platform to do some good in the world.
That's something I really admire about him.
Me too. And I think audiences feel that.
That he
People are drawn to that kind of authenticity.
The realness.
Yeah, to people who are open about their struggles.
And their successes, too.
It's like we're seeing him grow right in front of us.
As an artist.
And as a person.
Which makes his story even more interesting.
It really does. And it makes us think about
Right.
the whole idea of fame and success.
And even personal growth.
It's complex.
It's really interesting to consider how Justin's work
Especially his focus on redefining masculinity
might be seen now.
with these allegations against him
It raises some tough questions.
about the difference between what someone says and what they do.
And about how hard it can be to live up to your own ideals.
It's a sensitive topic,
It is.
and it needs to be handled carefully.
It definitely highlights the importance of accountability.
of recognizing that even people who fight for good causes,
It can make mistakes.
we have to approach this with nuance.
With compassion.
Let the legal process do its thing.
While still having those important discussions about human behavior.
It's about recognizing that everyone makes mistakes.
That we're all constantly learning and growing.
And that people can change.
We need to hold people accountable for their actions.
But also remember that one moment or event
Doesn't tell the whole story.
Right, we tend to put people into categories.
Good or bad.
But life is so much more complicated than that.
It really is, and that complexity is something we should keep in mind.
As we continue to learn about Justin Baldoni
And the impact he's had.
on Hollywood and beyond,
It's a story that's still being written.
with a lot of chapters left to go.
Well, thank you for joining us for this episode of Italian Americans in Hollywood.
It was great to explore Justin Baldoni's journey with you.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
And be sure to check out the amazing book on Italian American history.
We've got the link in the description.